Hello folks, my name is Leo and welcome to my review. So today I will talk about a movie called Weapons, okay? I will give synopsis here and give you my opinion. This is a review of this movie, okay? But before I do that, first time here in this channel and you like this kind of content about movies, series, animes, pop culture in general here, leave a like here and subscribe, okay? It's really important that and share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe here. My goal is to get 500 subscribers, okay? We are 200 now, so 500 subscribers, okay? It's not too much I'm asking guys, so give me the support, help this channel, let's grow together, okay? So let's talk about Weapons. Weapons is a movie. Imagine that the last night at 2:17 a.m., okay? And students from the Maybrook schools, students from there, they woke up, went downstairs, went out, got out of the bed, went out the stairs, and go outside. They go downstairs, open the door, go outside into the dark, okay, and they walk into the dark, right, like this, and they never came back. That's the story about here. Why I'm saying that? Because it's about disappearance of students. Okay, in one classroom. So, and I will introduce you some characters here, some good names here. Okay, so we have this cast here, right? Julia Gardner, Josh Brolin, Benedict Wong, right? And this guy here, I forget the name of the actor, right? So each one has they play one character, right? So for example, Julia Gardner, she plays, like I said, the Maybrook School, right? So Julia Gardner, she is the teacher, okay? Josh Brolin is one of the fathers from the students there, right? So he is the father. He is the father of one of the students there. Okay, this guy here, he is a police officer, and this guy here, he is the director of the school. And also we have this boy here. This boy is one of the students who was involved in this story, right? And he was one student. He didn't disappear, right? But the rest of the other students disappeared. And the questioning here, who is doing that, right? Who is doing that? And they investigate that. They have this investigation, right? What's going on there? And one thing is really interesting about this movie here, before I continues here, this movie is directed by Zach Greger, right? The same director of Barbarian. Okay, it's another good movie. Okay, so let's talk about here the weapons. Okay, so we have those characters there, and we have another character. It's called James. James, he's a homeless person, right? That, and one of them is responsible for these kidnapping of students, right? That, but those here, those characters here, one of them are responsible, right? But I tell you what, do you think is those guys here are responsible? No, none of these guys are responsible. It's just a clue for you. It's somebody else. Okay, this somebody else, she is connected to Alex Lily. That's the name of the character. Okay, that, and and Alex Lily, he has his parents, right? That, but his parents cannot say anything. Okay, and there's somebody else who is doing these disappearance of students, right? And one word about for this movie is hypnotization. What this means, hypnotization? Hypnotization is like when a person make a ritual, right, and makes people to do everything, right, everything they never want to do, right. And there's one person, I'm not gonna tell you who is it, so you need to watch the movie to figure out who is responsible for this disappearance with them. So the way how they introduce the characters here, right? They introduce they introduce the characters here, uh, and they put the names, right? So Julia Gardner, she plays Justine, the teacher, right? Josh Brolin, she plays she plays he plays Archer, right? The father of one of the students there. This guy here, he plays Paul, right? And these ones here, Marcus. Okay, Marcus is the director of the school, right? And I like it when they put if they put the name there, right, and explain the character, and they goes to the next connection, and the next connection is this guy here, and after that, that guy, and after that, the James, the guy, right, and the last one, this ones, right, and they explain it. And it's like you remember the movie from Christopher Nolan, Memento, right? So it's kind of this, right? Kind of this movie, right? So you start in the end, and yeah, so you start in the end to explain the in the beginning, right? And how those characters connected, right? So it's really good once that this movie here for me is one of the best movies I've watched ever this year, right? So I think it is gonna be one of the good horror movies, right? That's is a good movie, okay? That all the characters are amazing here, but there are two things here that is so negative for me here. It's about the one from the in the end of the movie there, almost in the end of the movie, when they almost finish the movie there. There are some one scene in there is so ridiculous. Okay, that so I thought imagine one person, right? This somebody else running, and a lot of children, right? A lot of children goes after after her, right? After this person, right? That so ridiculous, right? And another thing is they forget to tell you to explain that somebody else why that somebody else is doing that, right? So it's all connected, right? So all the characters here are connected, and it's really interesting to watch, right? And every time when you see the scenes, you feel like, oh my god, so it's all connected, right? So it's all connected. So it's really interesting that. So it's so tense, right? It's tense that there's no jump scares. Okay, so don't worry about jump scares here. But if there is a jump scares, it's just a slightly jump scares. It's not so strong there, right? There. Uh, for me, it's a good movie. Okay. Uh, but if you watch it, just pay attention the connections. Okay, so just pay attention that so you will understand what's going on because that person because it's like each character has their vision, right? So you look the vision for each character, right? So what's going on, and all these stories, these 5 or 6 characters here, they connected all together, right? Really good ones. That so because my rate for this movie, 90.5 out of 10. Okay, that's my rate for this movie here. So have you watched this movie here, Weapons? Put here below in the comments here your opinion. Okay, so if you like this video here, so I cannot talk too much here, man, because it's gonna be a spoiler if I talk too much here. Okay, so that's the a short video for today. Okay, and if you like this video here, leave a like here and subscribe. Okay, it's really important that, and share this video with your friends. Ask them to subscribe here. My goal here is to get 500 subscribers. Okay, we are 200. Okay, we are 200. So I want 500 subscribers here. Okay, and help you here, help this channel, give it the support. Okay, this channel needs your help, and let's grow together here. Okay, and I see you in the next video. See you. Take care.